So a 120-inch pipe is cut into 2 pieces. Draw it out. I mean, you don't have to be a good drawer or anything. One piece is 5 times the length of the other. So again, I always have my variable be the little part, and my bigger thing, how is it related? If this is x, this is 5x. 5, because it says one piece is 5 times the length of the other. So that I'll have the other be the x, and then this is 5 times it. Okay. And we know that when we add those two up, it doesn't say 120 is the total, but it sure is. We're going to just add those two up. 5x plus x equals 120. And that's nice numbers even, because 5x plus x is 6x equaling 120. So x equals 20. I would divide each of these by 6, right? And then test it out. Does it work? If this is 20 and this is 100, is the small piece, is the big piece 5 times the small piece, and does the total equal 120? Yeah. So I think these are like, you never hear people like make fun of math, like, oh, math story problems, one train leaves the station at this time and the other leaves. It's like, draw a picture. I can do those train problems. They're not, they're kind of like stereotypically horrible, but they're not really that bad. Edna, Ellie, and Elsa, their ages are consecutive integers. Geez, crazy mama. But whatever. No, I guess it doesn't say they're siblings, does it? Maybe they're not. So they're consecutive integers. So let's have Edna be x, just because somebody has to be the youngest. Then the next oldest is Ellie, say, and how old is she? X plus 1. Let's try to keep them. Yep, you could do x plus y and z, but then come in and substitute each one. But yeah, as long as you know they're consecutive, the very next one, then the very next one would be x plus 2. And do we know the total? 108, yep. So x plus 1 plus x plus 2 equals 108. Notice the word sum. You need to know that that means add them up. Sum is adding. And now the algebra problems we're left with usually aren't too terrible. X plus x plus x is 3x. 1 plus 2 is 3. Then to get x alone, we'll subtract the 3 from each side. And so 105, here's my river down the middle. 105 equals 3x. I don't know what 105 divided by 3 is. I think I should. 105 divided by 3 is 35. So that means 35 is the first one's age. So the second one must be 36 and the third one 37. Here they even have the pictures. There's several of these with pictures, and they're also like this in your book. The basketball court, the perimeter is 96, and the length is 6 longer than twice the width. So they squeezed in a little extra on this one. What are the length and the width? Well, the width, I think I'll just say is, wait, which one's longer? Length is 6 meters longer than twice the width. I gotta make this the width then. And then it says the length is 6 longer than twice the width. So I would first want to know what twice the width is, and then add on the 6. 2w plus 6. And so then to get my answer, add, combine like terms, and solve them like you have been. The setup on that one is pretty similar to what you've seen. Including the sales tax, an inn charges $135 per night. Probably includes breakfast, I'm guessing. Hope so. What's the nightly cost before the tax? So if it's including the 8% tax, the people have paid 108%. They paid 100% what the room is already, plus the 8%. So, I mean, you could think of it as like how we did, like the room charge plus, oops, 0.08, that was a close one, plus 8% of the room, because this is the tax right here. This is the original, this is the tax, and we know that that adds up to 135. And then, since this is 1x, add it to the 0.08, and you get 1.08x equals 135. You've seen that before too? Oh, no, I lost my place. Something important is that angles in the triangle add up to 180. I know you knew that once, but it might have been a while since you remembered that. So for these, keep that in mind, but otherwise they're just the same. And they even, at the first ones, set it up for you. X, it says a home has a triangular backyard. The second angle is 6 more than the first. So there's the first one. X plus 6 is the second. And the third is 10 more than 2 times the first. So 2x plus 10. Add those 3 up and make them equal 180. And it gives you that hint if you get it wrong. We talked about this one. If you get a raise of 5%, say 1.05x equals 19,110. And that's it. Phew, we did lots of stuff today. Good job. I feel better. I don't know if you do. I hope so.